Last time on this episode of D&D, we left off with you guys having just defeated the abominable Yetis.
Those fucks.
You guys spent some time, some of you took a short rest, some of you skinned the Yeti.
Yeah, we did.
And
Come.
then, and then you guys headed off, still making your way towards Sunblight.
Downtown?
But it's apparently really good.
It took you a couple
So
days,
stupid.
but you did finally come across the fortress known as Sunblight. You guys made some plans. Kai beast-shaped for the first time into a spider and went and did some recon around the outside of the fortress.
And then promptly, promptly blew our cover.
Family blew our cover.
Decided to check out the inside a bit, un-beast-shaped and was seen. Quickly re-beast-shaped and left, and came back to the party to fill them in on what happened. Nothing happened through the night. You guys woke up the next day, ready to go up to the fortress. And as you guys started climbing up the switchback, you heard a giant mechanical opening and a loud roar as the chunky boy flew out
Look at him.
towards heading towards 10 towns.
A lot
You
of
guys,
people are about to get dead from this chunky boy, that's for sure.
you guys looked at the dragon and went, "That's not a good plan," and continued on up to
You need a lot.
the fortress.
Yep. And,
As you guys approached, you were faced with a closed door that had an arrow slit in it. And as Kai was inspecting, looking through, May heard a passing thought in her head of a assumed Duragar.
Assumed.
Someone unseen around, to which she made a comment, and
I believe that's where we left things.
She
that
clapped
is
back.
where we left it, yes. I believe you said,
You had said the thought was something like, "I wonder what this party will do."
yes.
And I instigated the conversation with a, "Well, that depends on the manner of our reception, doesn't it?"
Yes.
Done.
And that is where we will pick up today.
You guys, my drift globe is the same as a daylight spell.
Well, it can be once per day. Yep.
Does that fuck Durgar?
You do realize 2 of your party members are sensitive to daylight.
Yeah, this is a double-edged sword.
What are they?
Does it produce sunlight or
Probably.
just bright light? And also,
No, this is as per the spell
Daylight spell.
which I do believe.
does not produce sunlight.
No, but
Produce sunlight for the intents and purposes of vampires, but I don't know if it would affect sunlight sensitivity the same, like the drow and cobalt sunlight sensitivity the same way.
I think
One spell
so.
that's always brought up as an example of the name doesn't
Yes.
imply what it does. I think it was sunlight.
And that is the one.
Daylight does not do sunlight.
Right. Daylight
Only
does not do sunlight.
sunlight,
6 foot radius. Light
or
spell at one
what's
point.
the druid one?
Bright light sheds, blah blah blah, 60 feet. Choose an object, blah blah blah. Carries with you, blah 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 blah. All the daylight spell specifically does is it gets rid of darkness created by spells of its level or weaker when it's cast. So it can dispel darkness if darkness is.
Yeah, no, I think we'd be good because the sunlight sensitivity for us specifically says well in sunlight we have disadvantage on the rolls. So actually, I think we're
You
okay.
guys always bump like the Nordic shit.
Which
I love you
also
guys so
means
much.
that the Durgar are the same way. So it wouldn't do anything to the Durgar either.
But it will have the same dark
Side B of record 2, where it was just
So,
incoherent chanting.
What does she say back?
yeah, what's the,
So,
Or he, whatever
And
it is.
I
I don't
can
want to assume it's
rough-
gender.
I can roughly tell like where they are from that. I believe. Like, do I think you said they
no,
were.
we had determined that you can't tell
You can't?
location.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because there's nothing that implies.
Through process of
Let's
elimination,
start.
you know they're probably
Within 30.
feet on the other side of
The wall.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
Yep. So what's the response?
Or possibly
Well, technically,
this
it could
arrow,
be invisible
this,
behind you.
This arrow slit thingy.
So
Is that the arrow slit? I thought the door had the arrow
So-
slit.
Well,
So we're
that has
retconning a
that,
little.
but then there's
Okay,
also
look.
the wall also has one too.
Yes.
Remember how I described where the winch was, and then I was like, oh wait, I was looking at the wrong area,
Yep.
and then I was like, oh, it's actually just over here. I had the right room. Apparently, the arrow slit's not in the door. It's where it's shown there, off to the
okay.
right.
but now there's an arrow slit.
But
in the
now
door.
there's an arrow slit in the door, and not off to the wall on the right.
Oh, I thought it was in both.
No, no. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, guys. But, anyways,
Son of a bitch.
this
Son of a bitch.
person responds to you.
I'm sorry. You're going way towards you. Are you over?
So it's not there.
Fine. Oh, yeah.
And says,
No, now it's just a weird crevice.
Giggity.
It's the toilet.
if you're here and willing to help
Oh, no,
some of
no.
us, I'm
Rebellion.
willing to introduce you to my mistress.
That's a girl.
Sus.
I think someplace a dude. There's a coup happening right now.
None of you know this.
Okay. I will respond back. I guess I think for a moment. Respond back. Well, we're certainly open to possibilities. But I believe that's a conversation best had
You're like a
face to
little
face.
ninja.
Is it not?
If you're willing to entertain the conversation, open the door to let you in.
It's gonna make a joke about snot rackets.
No.
I'm Kai,
Huh? What?
Vorks.
Yep.
If the door's open,
Yep.
can I get a promise from you not to respond immediately with violence?
No.
There-
Wait, are there? So there's someone friendly on the other side of this door.
We may have unexpected allies inside.
We need all the help we can get.
Ah, fuck! I want to kill them all.
There's,
Wants it. Well,
there is someone
not married.
somewhere on the other side of this door
I was gonna say she wants a
who
divorce.
has made an offer of a potential alliance, or at least a conversation of one, if we are not immediately violent.
Well, Vork's, my eyes are essentially like bloodshot, and I'm twitching at this point. Like, he will do his best to be civil.
Domino,
It's the female version of master.
Why are you asking me? I'm the nicest person in the entire world.
can you keep an eye on Vox for me?
Oh, yeah.
Vork's is like having the rage equivalent of a panic attack, just like
Master,
Push
but
your
also
ear.
mistresses.
just start
And then
kicking my
I
foot.
whisper,
Him.
don't worry. There will be
Zorn?
room right there.
Not prone to immediate violence, are you?
I just don't think
Four
that we can
strikes.
take them all.
What makes you think we can trust
I don't
her?
want to die.
Nothing. However, we're
wanna
standing
go back
outside
to
of a
the
fortress
children.
of unknown amounts of Duergar with absolutely no strategy other than charge in and try not to die. If there's a faction or a certain number among them who may be willing to ally and make things interesting, we might need them.
And the weapon already left.
Yeah. Vork's is like self-control,
point.
just like slowly starts ticking down. The longer it takes the
Then,
decision.
in my head, I will respond back. My party members have agreed to talk and not attack. We would like to learn more.
Parlay.
Parlay, if you will.
Do you want to know?
Or thing today. I will open the doors for you and lead you to my mistress. But you have to be quiet so we don't alert the other guards.
Can I ask you a question?
That
Can
can-
you hear me?
That can be done.
So you can't hear.
This is all
I
telepathic.
have no idea. This
I say, that can be done. Might I know your name? You may refer to me as May.
Is this an ambush?
You may refer to.
I was thinking, that's what I was waiting for.
You may refer.
Can you just...
I don't think it's an ambush.
Oh, you don't think? You want to try a little harder on that?
While they're talking, I'm gonna.
Insight check? Does it seem like an ambush?
Who can make an insight check?
Yeah.
While they're talking, I'm gonna rearrange the skulls so that the dwarves like are very prominent, like as long as they're.
Ooh, who called 4?
Me.
Wow, good call.
God damn it! I was gonna call 4 again. That was my number last time.
I'm sticking with 8 until it
I
happens.
had faith in you, and you let me down.
Yeah, G, you're right. Insight check, so that's a 2.
Good job.
Gets
Good
worse.
show.
Good insight.
It gets worse.
I'm not good at insight. I'm not
investigation
good.
is.
I'm good at investigation.
Are your proficient skills at least a 0?
Damn. Damn.
Jeez, you see my character sheet, right? Like, the things that I'm proficient with a fair number of things, they just don't come up that much.
Damn.
He has a +1 to athletics, which he is proficient with.
There we go.
From the -2 strength.
Look at that.
But athletics never comes up. I have a +6 to history, but history doesn't ever come up, does it? Do I know the history of this fortress? Has this been here for a while? Is it famous throughout the realms?
Make a history check.
Like a 1. 1.
12.
There we go. Hey, how's that called?
Never heard of
Never heard of this.
That's what I call.
It's a fortress.
It is a fortress.
this person on the other end of your mind seems to be telling the truth.
Of course. Why would they lie? It's a telepathic conversation.
Did she pick up anything like, haha, sucker?
Yeah, like you can read her mind. How do you fail
He
this?
says to you,
Yeah.
my name is
Those are really practical.
Rod.
Sorry.
Murad.
Rod.
How do I spell that?
MROD.
Rod. Okay.
Rod.
Rod.
Yeah, first I thought you said Nimrod, and then I thought you said moron, and then I was like, I hate this guy.
Look, I'm not good with names. I've never claimed to be good with names. Letters and sounding things out is not my strong suit.
Alright. So then, out loud to everyone else, I will say, Rod is the gentleman or individual, I think it's a gentleman, I'm not really sure, on the other side of the door who let us in. He's promised to lead us to his mistress,
Huh?
where we will discuss options.
I don't want to know anything about his personal life.
Think master, not... Oh, that doesn't make it any better. Superior in the pecking order. I'm not sure that makes it better either.
But still accurate. We're not changing them.
Commander, general, leader. Leader's a good one. Leader. His leader.
All right.
To your leader, your
I
chief.
clarified that.
The only thing is I've been warned that we need to be silent and not make a ruckus because well, obviously we're not supposed to be inside. Right? So everyone be a little stealthy as we go.
I don't totally trust this situation.
I don't trust it at all, but let's see where it goes. He did seem trustworthy.
Keep debating.
Shall we proceed?
In my head, I want to like counterspell a counterspell situation. I insight May's insight. God damn it. Through the door.
Sight may if you want to. With that, the door does begin to. The outer doors swing open, revealing the lowered portcullis behind it, which begins to. Yep.
Yep.
Clink upwards.
It's not fucking silent. God damn it.
We're quiet. It doesn't mean they have to be quiet.
I am going to ready an action to. You know what? Nah, we're good.
As the door rises up, I will step forward past Vorks, who I'm hoping is showing a little bit of restraint. Do we see this guy at all? This individual? Okay.
As you step in,
Yeah.
beyond the portcullis is an empty room with a narrow opening at the far end.
Forks is gonna walk past May and just make for the narrow opening because
Vorks.
I'm not getting stuck in a chokehold.
Patience. in my head to this individual, assuming I can still sense them, I say, well, where to?
He'll say, if you follow me out into the hallway, take a right.
If I walk in and don't see anybody, I'm gonna be like, May. But you said
Down the hallway to the right.
Nimrod was behind the door here.
I need everyone to make stealth checks as you guys enter.
Scheiße!
Assuming you're being stealthy.
Yes.
That's passive, maybe.
That's not bad. Is it the yellow one?
Fuck. It's the only D20 in the thing.
God damn it.
You fucked it, didn't you?
Your claws make the click clack on the stone.
Natural one.
But I'm proficient for a total of 7.
You can't.
But I'm proficient.
The old
That is-
you can't crit or crit fails skill
Yeah.
checks.
Right.
Is a
Well, if it's
Rules
a
lawyer says.
if it's a group skill check.
Alex, the Sorn.
Natural one is 2 failures.
7 with a natural 1.
Okay. Kai.
16.
4.
14.
17.
16.
16.
A lot of 16s.
Okay, you guys proceed in, and
He tells everyone down to the right.
May tells you to go in down to the right.
Then I'm gonna just trap my happy ass.
He's like, hey, there's no one here.
In my head again to this individual, I will like have that like awkward pause moment and be like, it would be helpful if we could see it.
Can I like Rainbow Six peek around the corner?
You know, that'd be a really good use for the hand mirror.
He says to you,
Yeah, it's very good for not getting your head shot
review
off.
myself once we are out of the hallway, but just in case anyone else comes by, I'd rather them not see me beating you right now.
Once we're out of the hallway. That was out loud, quietly, very quietly whispered to Kai.
I'm gonna double check before I go through the little opening and turn that like everyone behind me looks semi-ready. Everybody good?
Yep.
Like, breach and clear. Everyone got their arm on. Okay.
Yep. You first. I'm second.
Right.
To the right.
Sorry,
Oh.
towards me.
Towards Everett.
Do you want to go to the right as well?
Everyone to arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna look left.
Yeah, you can check your. You can check your.
Yeah, if you guys want to check the hallway, go ahead and make a
Check one, check clear.
Hand on shoulder.
What is it? What check?
Perception.
13.
25.
Oh, thank God.
As you guys step out into this hallway and look, to your left immediately
Yep.
is a closed set of doors.
This shit? Oh,
Yes.
that's a door. Oh, I see.
You're gonna have to move your shit.
I see it.
Yeah, we're about to get more, like,
More
on
map.
top.
More map. More map.
That's true. We don't need that outside bit
Right.
now.
So,
Oh, we need like half that.
Guys, this is the small map.
Yeah, I know.
it's the medium one.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's horrifying.
So this one
Yep.
goes, nope, over.
So the
Yes.
the letters are columns. It's like Excel.
And then this one goes next to it, towards Alex. Nope. Yep.
Sorry.
What's here?
You don't know.
We didn't.
You haven't gone into that room.
How did you do this with the map? Like,
So Adobe has a print, like a poster function.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it can print large things.
Yeah.
We might
So-
need one of those back because I think it's half of this room. I don't know.
Yeah, when
Oh,
you
word.
guys aren't going into that one. So I'm trying to just put down what you're using because it is so big.
Yep.
And I have seemingly lost my laser pointer again. But so as you walk,
That's right there.
oh, thank you. That helps. So as you walk down this hallway, you see
Do the marching order.
May,
Yeah.
can you ask this person if we see anybody coming, if we should murder or not.
Yeah, Vorks needs to know. Vorks needs to know who he needs to be
Is that right,
non-violent.
Alex? Are those letters right? Is that one that's in front of you a B?
A, B, C, D.
Oh, okay. So I am missing one. Right, C shouldn't touch B.
So
Oh, yeah.
Is it backwards?
Yeah, letters are columns, so
No, we do still need that one.
so C would be over
Do we
here.
do we need to push these down this way?
Yeah.
Oh, those are
So-
3. This is 2, so it's
That's what I was.
This,
so
this,
C2 goes
this is
here.
D, so that's
D1.
D2.
Should be the
Okay, so
same.
yeah.
So I'm missing B2.
Yes.
The mighty
Sorry,
ducks.
as I'm getting used to how to lay these out, it'll be a little. Because I was like, there's doors that I'm not seeing,
That's why
so
I
I
was like-
can't
like,
tell you.
Upside down.
Yeah. And that should match up with the B paper in Jason's hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So all the
Gotcha.
letter number things will be oriented the same way.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you wouldn't go past this T because you're
Doors closed.
a smart combat person.
Yes.
When it
Okay.
comes
So
to,
as you come, you see these doors. This is just a
Yeah, I assume that's
hallway.
still hallway.
Yeah.
Those-
There's nothing there. As you come to this T, if you want to peek around the corners before you keep walking, because in your head may it says come to the second set of doors on your left.
We're going.
These.
Which is
We're going to the second set of doors on the left.
That's like
In
Yes.
long hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna before I move or even start peeking, I'm gonna ask May like, how do we know who not to kill?
Yeah.
How do I know who not to hit?
I will relay the question in my head to this individual and say, if we do encounter someone, should we run, engage? What would you prefer?
That's fine. If anybody else sees you, they'll probably attack.
You're okay with that?
Yep.
Don't hold back.
how is this place lit? Are there torches on the wall?
Until we get to our
Is there
destination.
no torches?
That's
Is
Like the magic words. It's like practically.
So,
it must be like
as you
prayer
guys
time.
walk in and are kind of walking through this a little bit, you notice that everything you've seen so far is just hewn from gray stone. There's no ornament or artistic flair anywhere. All the doors you've seen are likewise made of bare stone with iron handles and hinges.
Rar.
There is a smoky haze that kind of permeates everything you've walked through so far.
How atmospheric.
like somebody made bacon in the
rolled
kitchen,
one.
smoky haze. Like kind of like.
Like
Someone
some
burnt the
burned
brownies.
bacon.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Like
It is
a dragon-sized
lightly
creature.
obscured by this. Everything is like lightly obscured. There are no lights, but every so often there are like set braziers that have some glowing coals, so it's very dimly lit.
Dark vision for the win. All right, well I'm gonna peek real quick.
Dimly lit officially. Or I should say mechanically.
Dimly lit and lightly obscured.
Yes.
Which is, I don't know what this does, but disadvantage on perception checks.
Yeah.
And disadvantage on attacks beyond that range. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek down both corners for 19. Do I see anything?
Dark vision negates it to your range, so we're good for the most part, except the Wien.
I am not. Keep me close.
So I would have checked here. I saw there was a door. Do you want me to bring up the rear, or do you want to stay? I don't know. Where do you want to be? I can follow up with you.
I'll be right in front
As
of
I
you.
said, I
You
can be
keep
wherever
over
you,
here.
because it looks like Vorks has it up front. May's probably right behind him.
Yeah.
Put Domino
Where
and
do you
Bull
want
in
to
the
be?
middle.
Yeah. Where do you want to be?
You can
If
either
they're
be
in the middle, they can't
in the
get
back
jumped
to
from
run
behind.
away, or I can be behind you to protect your ass.
I will stand in front of him.
Behind Domino, probably. So it'd probably go you, or Domino, you, then Bull, then Soren. Or yeah, or
That's
that
what
way.
we'll do for right now.
Okay. So glancing down the T towards Jason, you just see a empty room from your vantage point. It has that same hazy, smoke-filled air with the very dull glow of hot coals. You do not see any persons. Looking to the north towards Ian is a set of closed doors.
Alright, I'm gonna keep on trucking stealthily.
What?
Everybody's off at the successful launch party.
Everybody's roasted at the successful launch party. The dragon that's gone rogue.
I hope so.
As you
Summon a
get,
dragon that we shall be able to control. Oh wait, we can't control it.
I whisper, hold on to my tail. You're so preoccupied with whether or not you could, you didn't stop to think if you should.
as you continue down this long hallway,
Do we need a map piece?
Do we need a paper?
no, because you're going in these doors.
Okay.
But across from these doors is a closed portcullis that leads
I'll go in here.
into a open shaft.
Shaft.
Is it a
And then-
dragon-sized shaft by chance?
Roughly. As you get about to this point, these doors do open. Seemingly of their own
So,
accord.
somewhere over here, sorry, is the
Directly across from these doors would
Yeah.
be the portcullis that's closed into an open shaft.
A big one.
That big one.
Vork's is going to take his barely self-controlled ass and round the corner into the room.
And said, this is where we're supposed to be, Vox. Play nice.
Can you move me, Jason? Or Ian, sorry.
So, and I'll follow him into the room.
I'll get to the doors and I'll be like, alright, ready? I'm making the left.
Lightly obscured doesn't actually do anything for attacks. It's just disadvantage on vision-based perception.
Okay. As you guys enter, 3 braziers heaped with glowing hot coals illuminate and heat this long hall. At the eastern end is a hexagonal stone table surrounded by 6 stone chairs. Point of note, Ian is north. Seated in the chair facing the door is a haggard old Duergar with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She is devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange underdark fare. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are 3 Duergar cooks. At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and reach for their weapons.
So, 3 Durgar, old lady, north,
Correct.
east, okay.
But the old
Works.
Duergar says something in Dwarvish that keeps them at bay.
Ha! I can understand that.
Shit. I cannot.
She just says, like, hold your arms.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Doesn't actually tell me. And then, next to her, so like on this side, would appear a 4th Duergar who looks dressed in like what you would expect guard
uniform. Yeah.
And you realize that would be Murad.
Rod.
Does this old Durgar woman look anything like the lady I saw in the... Was that an old Durgar?
The lady you saw was not Duergar.
Okay, she was... I can go back to my notes, that's fine.
She was an old lady, but no, you don't look the same. Just both old. She kind of gestures to the table and says, would you like to join me for dinner?
Vork's just starts pacing.
Mordok, at this point, would walk over and close the door behind you guys as well.
I guess I'll sit down in a chair.
Okay.
Can I pet your dragon?
Certainly. He definitely enjoys his pets.
I'll stand behind a chair
Oh.
unless like a plate of food gets like set in the
I'll
place.
sit down.
To Vorastrix in his head, I tell you, this is where you take over negotiations.
So, how long is this table? Are we on it right now? Like, if we walk in, like, is it?
Give us a good outcome.
Yeah, it's got
Okay,
it's a
I
hexagonal
promise nothing.
stone table with 6 chairs, and she's sitting in one of them. So they're
One of you is the odd one out.
yeah.
Vorks is pacing, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. The angry man doesn't need to sit at the table.
Oh, we're still.
I have poor table manners.
Oh, she's the only one there. Then yeah, we're good.
There's 3 cooks on the other end cooking.
Yeah.
How many chairs? I mean,
That's up to you.
she's the only
6.
one at the table. Yeah.
She's sitting at one. Yeah, she's
So
in one at
is
the
she like right here then?
yeah.
Okay. So.
Sure.
Are you gonna sit down?
Yeah, I'll sit down.
Domino, are you sitting down?
Yes, I'm petting the dragon. Come to me.
Yeah, you probably sit down next
Yes,
to her.
you're there.
Or
Are you sitting down?
I'm standing behind a chair. So
Yes, you're standing over here. You're pacing back and forth over here?
Yeah.
Or by, like, these guys are by...
I'll just in case the cooks get any ideas.
I'm assuming guard boy is just standing behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your name?
The woman or the dragon.
The woman.
So she says, my name is Grandolpha.
That's a beautiful name. What's your dragon's name?
Thank you.
Robot.
He
His name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Father to a murdered son. Husband to a murdered wife. And I will have my vengeance.
This life or the next.
I'm gonna call you Max.
Sketta.
Spaghetti.
What was her name again?
Her name is Grandolpha. The dragon's
Grandolpha,
name
yes.
is Fisketta.
I'm not so concerned about about the dragon.
The little dragon is a Chardelin dragonette.
We all want one.
I immediately want one.
Is it cuddly?
I'm eyeing that dragon.
It's metallic, so it's cuddly in the sense that it wants the pets, but it's not soft in any means. Very sharp edges.
You better cut your hand.
There is a pot, kind of like a Dutch oven in the middle of the table that has some meat stewing in it and some juice. And the one of the cooks brings over some plates for all of you if you care to serve out some food. But you do notice that there is a thin layer of ash covering the food.
You just ate. Thank you so much. I don't want to be rude.
She's eating it.
A whole lot of fiber in that.
Well, so you've let intruders wander into your keep. What do you need of us?
Well, it is not my keep. This is Zardok's fortress. But if Mrod has brought you to me, then I imagine you are willing to help us with the problem that is Zardok.
Well, I can say that we don't know a whole lot about him, but having read a letter or two that he's written, he doesn't seem like the most tender person. What exactly about him is it that you're concerned or wanting to resolve?
I'm pretty sure she's asking us to remove him in some fashion.
Now, don't go putting words in her mouth.
This is gonna take some years.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start killing cooks in a minute.
No, you're not.
She says,
Dwargar all look the same to me.
Especially when they're dead.
Exactly. Hey, these two look just like those three. A little healthier though.
You gotta cut that out of the stream.
says, well, Zardok wants to conquer the 10 towns.
I'm assuming that's what the dragon had to do with.
Yes, but I would much rather establish trade relations with the 10 towns. And
Smart
have a
business.
mutually beneficial relationship with them.
That
Can I
is-
offer you guys some drink? And she gestures to a jug.
No. I don't trust you yet.
Speaking of that, can I insight check?
Go for it.
Validity of
That. Those are some very drastic differences in opinion of how to go about relating to the locals, I must say.
Yes. Well, Zardoc has invited me and my clan here as a potential alliance between our two clans. So we're entertaining him while I work my own plans.
I see.
I rolled a 25.
Yes. Also going to insight this.
Get him.
Yeah! Natural 20. For
Nice.
20.
Still very, very good.
So far, she seems trustworthy in everything that she has told you guys.
Do you have any tips?
Forks just like starts twitching while he's pacing.
Well, I have Drogar throughout this facility who are loyal to me. So if you are willing to engage Zardoc and the intentions of removing him from the equation, then my loyalists would be willing to aid you in that
2 questions.
endeavor.
Identifiable.
Yes.
That's whatever they need to. You need to get some messages to
would-
him.
It's an important question.
Recommend using the code words.
Jenga?
Changa.
Yeah, I don't know they changed it. They couldn't get the rights to say Jenga, so they had to say Jenga. So stupid.
If you just call out the Dark Lake Stout, they will know
the
you.
dark.
That's
wait,
your
the
job.
The dark
Your
legs
job
stout.
is to.
Yes.
If once
The
I
dark
enter a room,
legs
man.
stout.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it like
Show some restraint,
is it an ale you guys brew? No.
So what's in this
Should you?
deck?
That's a good ale name. Write that down. That's a good ale name.
How many would we be up against? Are we equal in number?
We're not equal, but I assume if you have come here, then you are well outfitted for
The dark legs stout.
Gotcha.
attack.
Quality over quantity. Got it.
You're all.
How many are there?
We are outnumbered, what, 2 to 1? 3 to 1? 5 to 1? What are we looking at?
I do not know the exact number,
God damn it.
but I do have loyalists throughout all the.
Okay, how many do you
parts.
number, I guess? Let's start with the number we do know.
Well, there's no reason to make this a pitched battle. If we can get to where Zardoc is, perhaps we can just simply cut the head off the snake, as it were.
That would be beneficial. However,
It's
we
definitely an option.
walked 100 feet down the hallway, and this is I don't know how secure everything is, and everyone seems to be invisible, so that's another fun thing to navigate.
Oh yes.
Oh, right, that's the thing.
It is a fun trick of my people. They like to.
Yep.
Me too.
Speaking of which, I'm going to use the Helmet Telepathy to cast Detect Thoughts again. Is there anyone else in this room other than just the visible Durgar?
None of them are invisible in this room. All of them are visible.
Well, yeah, but other
and
than...
there are not any additional
Okay.
invisible ones.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
Certainly, I will provide as much information as I can.
I'm sure you're aware that the dragon is already, up and at him.
Yes, I did hear it take off a little bit ago.
Is there any way to bring it back
Yeah.
Well,
and stop it or shut it down?
I believe the plan was for it to follow the flight plan that Zardoc has, and if it takes a certain amount of injuries, it will come back here for repair.
Do you know what this plan is? Do you have a copy?
So we kill everyone in here and we wait for it to come back.
I believe he keeps a copy of this route in his war room, which would be
We're not gonna. What are we gonna do? Book it?
the doors that you passed on the way here.
You wouldn't have to have a map of the facility.
Is he in the war room?
I do not have a map, and I believe that Zardoc is on the lower level currently,
Is the war room currently vacant?
as far as I am aware.
Lure him to the war room.
I just sort of.
Everyone at the party looks at Domino.
Bye! We'll be right back.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're gonna go steal this map.
Duo mission? Duo mission.
When they leave, I just like, we'll help you. But Sunlight's head is mine.
Are you invisible?
No.
Wait,
Don't
what are you
with you in
doing
case
then?
there's muscle.
What are you doing? Last time you went somewhere and tried to be stealthy, the dragon's gonna burn the whole world down.
True. But
Wait, where's the war room?
This party's always a bad idea, but
It's just down the hall. That's empty. She picks the lock. We go in. We steal the map. We leave.
is that the war room?
She told us it was the one we passed.
Oh.
That was the one, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This was open. This was the only room.
Yeah, it's fair. It's close enough. Just remember, no fighting in the war room.
Did you say farting?
Fighting. Fighting. No fighting.
From a movie.
Yes.
Oh, I just heard farting and Jason's just randomly like, remember, don't fart.
Specifically in the war room.
Or if
No fighting in the
if,
war room.
I was like, is it? Do you know if it's locked? I guess before we leave, is it locked? Can we just go and yoink that plan real quick?
I don't believe most of the doors inside would be locked. They don't expect people to just be walking around.
Awesome.
Can you see invisibility?
I don't know, can I?
Do your people often run into each other?
Hilarious.
Like, oh, damn, I remember if they do or not.
They just can't see. They go invisible. Even their own people can't see.
Ah!
Apparently they cannot see invisible.
So they can totally run into each other.
You're about the right size.
No, I'm definitely down, but I don't think that we should go together.
I don't think we need to be invisible. Like just walk down the hall and steal it. But if it's
I would
open,
rather be safe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go, Domino.
I can do this.
If you get caught,
Remember, dark leg stout, and then Vorks will just start.
just run back as fast as you can.
Okay.
And then I'll activate Blender.
Can I take the invisible one with me?
One of the Durgar
Rod?
Rod says,
There.
"Oh, I can accompany if you would like," and he turns invisible.
Vorks just gives the
I
place.
grab his
Rod
pinky, or at least what I think is his pinky.
Okay.
Fleshy.
I guide you before you go.
Thanks.
Durgar, it's thick and short.
You guys walk hand in hand down the hallway.
Is he uncomfortable? Alright, I go into the room.
As you open the door and step into the room, this rectangular room has two sets of double doors, one to the north and the other to the south, the ones you just came through. A brazier of glowing hot coals stands in each corner. In the middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is drawn an illustration that looks something like a map.
But not a very good one.
Traps.
The table is the map.
Is this room trapped?
That is unfortunate.
Did you ask? He says, I don't remember there being any traps set in here.
Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you touch the map?
Wow.
See if you can take like a rubbing of it.
Taking it. What do we?
She said the table
the
is
table.
the map. And if it's just drawn on, you can't take a rubbing of it.
And if it's 3D, it's got little flags and shit everywhere, like a cool map does. So you gotta have little.
Well,
Memorize.
you know, we could. I was going to say, there are multiple maps within our party at this point. We could just
Okay.
write a copy of the flight plan onto one of our
So,
maps.
I do have a map on me.
As you walk up to the table, you see that the table is the map, and there is a 6-inch tall dragon figurine carved out of chatelaine on top of a thin
I know.
iron stand
So much of this shit.
attached to an iron rod that is set into a groove carved into the table.
Oh. So,
And
The flight path is a groove. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm not there. I'm not there.
That's cool.
And as he goes up and gestures to the map, he says, if you want the flight path, you'll have to watch. And he pulls a lever on the west side of the table, and the dragon figurine starts moving through the grooves along.
I pay very close attention.
That's pretty cool. That was overkill.
Yeah, I was about to say, what a basic bitch.
That's pretty cool.
It's like, let me build a whole machine to show this map of where my maybe create.
That's totally dwarves, though, right? It's like we could make something simple, but let's show off of
Draw this in
how
10
good we
minutes.
are
Let's take
at making
a year
things.
and develop an automaton that does the flight path.
Yeah.
It's more secure. It can't be stolen.
This
What
is
if we're allowed
why.
to change it?
It's so different than like a clock. Like it's just like that's literally just the face of a clock that has a different that's not that hard.
This is why
As you
dwarves
watch.
live for a long time, and it takes them forever to do anything.
I'm about to discover which town's going to get destroyed first. Dugan's Crater. Brinshamp.
Yeah, we renamed all the towns that their new names are.
As you watch, the dragon leaves from what is assumed to be Sunblight, heads towards Dugan's Hole,
We knew it.
up to
Good
Goodmead,
one. Dugan's Hole.
I don't think we even went there.
Oh,
over
what
to
a shame.
East Haven,
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
up to Caer Dineval,
Let's see what's happening here.
up to Caer Koenig,
Uh-huh.
over to Tourmaline,
Uh-huh.
up to Lonelywood,
Oh.
We were going to get there eventually.
to Bremen,
Huh?
down to Targos, into Brinshander,
Uh-huh.
and then back to Sunblight.
Wait, so it skips Caer Dineval?
No, it
No, it goes
doesn't.
there from East Haven.
Yeah.
I missed Caer Dineval as you were saying.
It
East
Sure.
Haven to Dineval.
Then
It
Koenig.
basically
then
goes down this road,
Yeah.
cuts across, does a map or a lap of the lake, and then comes back.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have sticky notes or something like that? 'Cause we have a decent idea now. Now that we've with a like tabletop overlay or like a table of the whole area here, we now have a decent idea of where Sunblight is, right? Can we have something to mark that on the map?
Yeah.
So the good news is that Dugan's Hole will be destroyed, which is okay. Goodmead will be destroyed, which is unfortunate. That's really the true loss here. East Haven, no one gives a shit about. That cult Vorx is about to have a very bad day.
It's alright, it's the will of the gods. They survived.
We basically just gotta hope that the cult does enough damage to the dragon and returns back here before going to Lonelywood.
Exactly.
They won't.
Bob and Sally kill it.
Insane.
Or your fault. Yeah, it was still your fault. Does no damage to it.
Is there anything else in this room?
Bob and Sally kill it. They become the heroes of the story. We're just like amateurs.
The real dragon science.
Like this is not my first rodeo.
Make me.
And Bob and Sally. We've done this before.
That's not a marker.
I know, but it was still right. It was still right on the sticky notes.
Check.
I'm not smart, oops.
Assuming that didn't take longer than a
Something
minute.
like one word.
Product placement.
Assuming that didn't take longer than a minute.
I want to taste it. I want to look.
Oh, I have a D4.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, well,
9.
9.
Okay, yeah, nothing occurs to you, but the only
There
other
you go.
thing is
Oh,
the
she's got
doors
her
on the
own
far
wall.
side, of the room.
Okay. Nothing valuable?
Not that occurs to you.
I can make a new one.
Emrod, who's with me, go, is there anything else in
Oh
this
wow,
room that
those
I
are
should
perfect.
be looking for?
I don't think that he keeps anything else in this room, besides what you're looking at here.
Okay.
While they're gone, what do the rest of you want to do?
I want to know if this bitch can, like, summon him up here. Like, can you call him into the war room where we can just shank him?
It's not the worst idea.
It's actually not a bad idea.
There's a choke point. Wait, hold. I guess I don't know what this is, but there's only 2 ways in, so even if we're outnumbered.
When you're over here, there's only one way in.
No. Well, either way, it still doesn't matter how many guards he has if they can't get to the door.
She says, he doesn't really come to my beck and call. I wouldn't be able to just summon him to me. He's got a bit of a ego to him. He thinks he's talking to a goddess that's directing him in this endeavor.
Oh no, there's only
All of our heads swivel to look at Forks and give him a knowing look.
Would you let him? You could tell him that his sons are here.
There's a lot of that going around lately.
They've come to visit. His sons have come to see him.
And they don't have the best relationship.
Yep.
But their bedrooms are down the hall.
Just look
Considering
down.
we've killed both of them, then I don't really think.
On this floor, how many? Do you know if there are any other guards on this floor that we should be aware of, like beyond this room?
Well, you passed a guard's barracks at the
Far in.
far end of the hallway.
How many are in there right now?
There's usually anywhere from 5 to 10 in there at a given time.
Are any of them loyal to you?
I don't keep track of where all of my people are, but I wouldn't assume that any of mine are that one.
What do I look like? Their keeper?
Well, there's our first sort of.
Well, okay. How about this? What's the fastest way to get down to his quarters?
Well, wherever he's at. That sucks. I thought we were gonna be able to shank him.
No, he's probably sure.
Why would they make it that easy? Come on.
We want to fight him as fresh as we can. And I'm hoping that if we can end him, the rest will simply defect to her.
There's no way to call back the dragon.
Yeah, I was about to say, lady. Is there a way? Like, all right. So
Yeah, we did
how is Home Slice controlling the dragon?
Yeah, does she know?
Does she know? Because she's got a little Chardolin dragon
Maybe
pet,
once
so
she
she's
is.
got.
Is he controlling it?
As far as I know, he programmed the prearranged flight plans into the dragon before.
So we just have to hope that something.
Is left after. Yeah.
Well. What about your little guy here? Does it work the same way?
He's mostly just a pseudo dragon.
Yeah, but does he function the same way as the bigger one, just smaller?
Not exactly. He doesn't have all the capabilities as the big one does.
What capabilities does the big one have?
Yeah.
That would be good information to know.
I'm willing to bet that it breathes something nasty.
Probably fire.
Or acid.
It's made out of ice.
No, it does a bunch of.
Made out of Chardolin.
It does a
Which
bunch of
is
metal.
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 It's ice, isn't it?
No, it's
ice
like
that's
gunmetal.
turned into
No, it's literally a meteorite. It's like literally gunmetal. It's literally this shit is all just
Okay.
meteorite metal that they found in the care or whatever.
Okay, I thought it was magically enchanted or enhanced ice or something.
It itself is easier to enchant, but people don't know why.
That's the defining property. Is it's
Yeah.
easy to enchant.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But it is a metal.
Gotcha.
Which you would know because you have some
Right.
Chardolin weapons in the party that you would have been around for some time now.
Like wicked. Like my axe.
She says,
Chardolin
You
pit.
get lead poison.
honestly, the workings of the dragon and his plot not really interest me or
Did he design the dragon, or did he have help?
this is all his plan.
He serves a weak god.
Does he have not sorry to cut you off, but does he have lieutenants or is there a hierarchy, bigger, more badder guys that we need to worry about that are a problem?
There are quite a few things throughout the fortress that I would be mindful of.
Traps.
There are some of the Duergar are considered mind masters. They can connect with your mind if you are caught unawares.
That's fair. Yeah, there's a lot of that going around too. We got a lot of similarities, guys. Maybe we should join.
There are the hammers, which are constructs that he's used the spores of a myconid sovereign to
A what?
create.
Wait, excuse me?
So he used a fungus to create a metal construct?
It's
that what I
sort
just
of
heard?
like a fungus, but he's been capturing creatures from the Underdark and bringing them up for his own use.
Is there a tunnel into the Underdark from here, I'm assuming?
Oh yes, at the bottom level there is a tunnel that goes down into the Underdark
cool.
that
Fantastic. That's just
spans the length of the spider.
Completely derail their Icewind Dale campaign. It goes to the Underdark.
Given that I'm from the Underdark,
Yeah, what the
do I know what that is, like specifically what kind of creature that is?
Make a history
Get 'em.
or
Get 'em.
nature check.
Nature?
History?
Check, and I don't know what I
Is
should.
it a natural thing that occurs down below? That is 9. I got a
9.
10.
History check's a 9.
He says you were good at history.
Damn, I rolled a 3.
Unless his proficiency says plus
I got a
20,
10.
it doesn't.
It's a mushroom thing.
The best either of you are able to gather is it's some sort of plant-like.
That's like this.
I'm the wrong character right now.
That's why I gave you a look.
That was supposed
She
to be-
said spores in basically something based on the word mycology.
I'm like,
And I was like,
somewhere out there, Logan's like, oh. There's a wet
there
dream
are
when
mind
he's asleep.
masters, we have the hammers. What else might there be?
Can all these assholes turn invisible like you guys do?
I cast
all
fairy
done.
fire on the whole keep.
I can do that. Not really, but
I want to burn the whole place in fairy fire.
Thank you.
There are some regular Duergar.
Can I try one of the
The
popcorns? Just throw one kernel at me.
the Myoconid shouldn't be much of an issue. They have neutralized it at this point.
But the giant robot with big ass hammer is a problem.
Well, yes, because they have added to those creatures nasty things.
Do you know how many of those he has roughly?
I've not kept track of how many people are running around here.
I do have a question for you. The more we learn about this, appropriately more dangerous it becomes. And you don't seem the type to strike me without a backup plan. Will I have confidence in my comrades that we can do this? What's your plan if we fail?
I believe given time I can turn enough of the Duergar to my side and we can just overtake him later.
Seems reasonable. Not planning any immediate betrayals or backstabbing, using this for a nefarious plot to get us killed.
Yeah,
I'd also watch out for the training room at the end of the hall. Don't touch anything in there.
Training room? At the end of the hall, what's wrong with it?
Well, if you touch the dummies in there, they come to life. So you can train on them.
Oh.
That's really badass. I'd like to live here.
Yeah, well, if we win, can we take those? We own our own hotel, so
Not for very long.
assuming it's still standing, we be like an arcade game, or just like a.
You're very optimistic. I'm fully
game.
confident that anything in the tent, everything will be gone by the time we're done. Or by the time we get anywhere to matter, everything will be gone.
I'm convinced nothing to rule. I'm convinced
Yeah.
the cult will put up a fight.
Yeah, thank God. A little bit of a meta. Maybe the dragon might even turn back.
This town's full of a lot of people. Maybe they just shoot up. I don't know. It'll be fine.
Good thing we didn't do much in East Haven because we have no emotional attachment to that town.
Speakers grow though.
Wait, where's my kid?
Lonelywood.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's really on. That's early on the list.
It's pretty,
No,
pretty
it's,
late.
it's literally third to last.
We're stop number
I
7.
think the magic is contained in the room.
Unfortunate. Okay, so
Where is he again? The old lady.
He's in the lower level. There would be 2 elevator shafts you could take
do you have
down.
the ability to make us invisible? Because that would go a long way in us assassinating us.
I can, but that I
If
can.
you
but I,
let
What?
assassination
not-
totally on the table, yes.
Yes.
If you let me get close enough, I can probably figure out how to operate the dragon from him.
Does he need to be alive for that?
I thought she just said he programmed
In
it.
terms
He
of speed,
pre-programmed
yeah,
it.
but
Yeah, it's a pre-programmed path. He's
Yeah,
not
there's-
operating it.
He's not driving.
there should be a failsafe.
Well, if it takes damage, it's set to return. Do you know?
What if we fucked up what fixes it? It's got to be fixed by something, right?
Yeah, is there like a machine that fixes it, or
Yeah,
does he fix
lady.
it?
But how does it? So if it comes back, if it takes damage,
There's the forge down below.
oh, easy. Then we fuck up the forge.
Just that he operates.
Yes, that's how he created the dragon.
Is that in the lower level also?
Yes.
Show us to the elevator, bitch.
Wow, rude.
Small rude.
It's a
Second
term of
of all,
endearment. He uses it.
Yeah, I was about to
Wait,
say.
we knew.
Aw, bitch.
Didn't our map? One of the notes said something about the like heart forge or some shit. Was it the? We knew about the forge. We knew the forge existed.
No, it's a red dragon.
Yeah, it's like a.
Wait, what? There's
It was
another
like
dragon
the
in the
heart
forge?
of a red
Yeah,
dragon.
the heart of a red dragon.
I was about to say, I'm getting sick and tired of these
I
fucking
just don't remember
dragons.
why we know this.
Yeah.
It's come up before.
Yeah, because it's one of them. I point to my chest. One of them had the note. Remember?
Yeah, that's.
no, this is the one that said the weapon is almost ready. Must have gotten a few more deliveries.
All right, show us. Show us.
yell at her.
Be nice, folks.
Back to the making us invisible thing.
I cannot make other people invisible.
Damn.
Nimrod, you better you better go and let some of your homeboys know stuff's about to get wet.
Cover this knuckle.
Mine's just allergies.
Like we said, if you just call out the code word, they will come to your aid.
Black stout. Something.
Black leg.
Yeah, I got it
Stout.
written down. Okay.
Let's go to the shaft.
Yep.
Black dog.
It was the Dark Lake Stout, right?
Yes.
Orcs are getting really hungry for some shaft. We should go.
So if you,
It took me a second. I was like, yeah, dude, you damn right want to kill some shit.
dark leg.
I do think we're approximately ready to take this on. Can you direct us to the most efficient route to his chambers or dwelling or wherever he might be downstairs?
And just so we don't get swarmed, is there a way you can lock that room down the hall so the 10 or so bitches that are not friendly to us can't get out when we inevitably fuck this up?
I could do my best to distract them, keep them up here.
Cool.
So if you take the western elevator, you would have to go through the what's the page? The throne room, and if you take the eastern elevator, you'll have to go through the Deep Dora's temple.
Neither of those sound like good
What
places
is
to go.
that?
I feel like a throne room would be rather empty unless the throned is in there.
Yeah, that's a good
Is there
point.
anything special about the temple?
I feel, but he worships
There's
this
a
bitch.
statue in there
Uh huh.
Yeah,
that Zardak goes to worship.
Oh.
I think we should take the temple so I can desecrate it on my way through.
I mean,
Because
does
it's
he,
still a false
do you know
That's a
if
good way
there's
to get
guards
cursed.
on duty
Again.
in the throne room?
Oh my God, healed me.
Typically.
Yeah, that's what happened.
There's not really guards stationed there.
By the this is the temple, right?
I asked about the throne room.
Oh, okay.
Like honor guard or some bullshit on duty. Like all of that.
That is where they keep the Myconid, and there's There's occasionally people around.
The what?
The myconid.
The
The
weird.
mushroom.
The mushroom dude.
The
is
thing
in the
they
throne room.
harvested the spores from to make the hammer things.
Yeah,
Do you think if we freed him, he'd be like pissed and want to help us?
I don't think he's capable of that anymore.
So what's in the temple?
just this figure?
Well, hold on. I would rather go. If there's nothing in there, I don't want to fight the mushroom thing yet.
Right.
That's what we're asking. Yeah. So I just asked if
Maybe
there's
go
guards
through
in
the
the throne
temple.
room.
Well, there's
There's
something.
definitely bad
If they're
things in the
using it to
temple.
animate
Don't know
shit, there's
about.
got to be stuff in there.
He just said he prays to the statue, but beyond that,
So if there's there's nothing in
not
there.
guards, but I cannot account for where all of the Durgar are at any given point.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, based off of what we know, it sounds like the temple is probably the best route to go.
and just assume that there is anywhere from 0 to 10 invisible assholes everywhere we go.
I will keep up mental scanning of the surroundings.
Yeah, they can't jump off us if they have. Yeah. Right.
Although it's worth pointing out in the point of self-preservation that if these Duragar mind masters are capable of connecting with someone's mind,
Yep.
I might be exposing myself to some very unnecessary danger.
Also true.
However, risk is probably worth it.
No risk, no reward, right? That's how that goes.
Yes, except the risk
Who
is
the fuck are you?
Except the risk is all.
It's like the opposite of your motto.
I get no reward.
We appreciate
He's willing to risk other people for his
like-
reward.
Yeah, like what?
You have not taken the meaning of that phrase correctly, my friend.
What was in that suit? Jeez, who the fuck are you?
I seem to understand it perfectly.
All right, let's go to temple.
Yeah.
From the temple of the throne room,
Orcs.
do you
Lead
know
the
what the
party
best
like a
way
Beyblade.
onward
We'll find the invisible things.
I cannot say where anyone would be at any given point, so
Fair enough.
Whirlwind attack. Whirlwind attack.
I think we're ready.
Can the cooks fight?
Yeah, Murad. Hey, bud, is a show of good faith.
Yeah.
You're coming with us.
Yeah, can we
Nimrod,
at
let's
least
go.
have some backup for this soiree?
it's up to Murad if he would like to go with you. The cooks are also my bodyguard, and if you would like me to keep those 10 up here, I will need them with me.
All right,
fair.
Nimrod, let's go.
His name is Murad.
And he's with me.
Yeah, we don't know if they're backers.
Well, I thought you came back by now.
They probably did, but we can't see them.
Oh yeah.
They've probably just been sitting there letting us talk shit the whole fucking time. Actually, yeah, if it's been a minute, I'd be like, where the fuck is Domino?
Honestly,
Should be back by
yeah, I know.
this point.
if we're trying to be sneaking,
I'm
the
invisible.
guy in like
For an hour.
what kind of armor is he wearing, anyways?
Murad,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
He's invisible. With me.
You popped out, I thought.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm not popping out of invisibility until it pops out itself.
they're still invisible.
They
Yeah.
are.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was only visible for a few minutes, so we were basically
Okay,
rolling
I
to see
see.
if you paid attention enough.
I did not.
I did say, though, he was dressed like a guard.
So I'm assuming some heavy plate, which is not very sneaky.
Or at least breastplate or chainmail or something.
Well,
Charlotte.
Oh yeah, you guys, do you have any Shardlin weapons lying around that we can borrow?
Don't usually use them as weapons.
Oh.
The dragons and Zardock keeps all of you.
Loudest fucking bag.
Zardock keeps a close eye on all the Shardolin here. That is his pet.
Did you have the little guy before he came? And how did you stop him from using him in the experiment?
The little guy is a gift from Zardock to win my affection and join his cause.
Are you sure he's not a spy?
Working.
Okay, can you make more?
I mean, look how cute this thing is.
I know. He's awesome.
That's why they want one.
Yeah, I understand. It's cool.
can we get going now?
Well, if it's you being an
for the
eager
fourth
beaver.
time in two.
Yeah.
Well, what is the same day? Which just gives.
Look, all I'm just saying is we've got the giant dragon weapon flying around, attacking towns, and
That's a
we're
fair
sitting
point.
here jerking off, talking about little pet tracking
That is a fair
things.
point. If that was a real concern of yours, we could have fought the thing. But hey, that's fine. Let's go kill the guy.
And we go.
As we get up, I'll say,
Your
we do
sass
come
is
here
useless.
essentially on behalf of the 10 times.
I know that's put up with.
So it is
however long.
reassuring to know that there are some Durgar that do not wish to know. And seek mutual prosperity.
I just do not see how destroying them benefits any of us, so I'd rather, establish mutual beneficial relationships.
It seems a lot more productive.
It does.
I would agree.
I feel like there's very clearly something we were missing. Let's kill this guy.
Right. In lieu of any other information,
I know.
move forward.
There's very clearly, and we're gonna look back and be like, "Son of a bitch!" Like it's right there the whole time.
She does tell you the
He
way
was in the room with me.
The whole time.
the way that the elevators operate is they're just constantly moving from floor to floor. So it may take a moment for it to arrive, and you will have to ride through the loop, whether it's going up or down before.
All right, so we're going to Temple 1.
We like to get off as someone's coming on. Excuse us.
One of those video game elevators where you just like
Never just waiting for it to.
Yeah, really old video game elevators.
I'll ask Emerald. It's like, can all of us fit in the elevator A, and then B, how many floors are there?
So she tells you that the elevators are big enough to carry you all.
Cool.
Yeah, we're
just getting in the elevator and going down.
We'll expedite some things here.
Unless,
Alright.
of course, we've ambushed on the elevator.
Does that
So
imply there's nobody there?
I start poking the air.
Yeah.
Rod leads you out of this room and makes a left, continuing down the hall, and then a right into the training room.
We were told not to go here.
I hold
We're
Vortex
told not to touch
No, that's right.
Braziers of glowing hot coals stand in the corners of this room, working to offset the cold air that flows through a row of arrow slits on the south wall.
Oh, it's nippy.
Scattered around the room are several training dummies made of wood and sackcloth, as well as 4 freestanding suits of plate armor. A
No
floor-to-ceiling iron cage in the middle of the room contains an elevator shaft with chains running up and down away from it. The chains are in constant motion, and you hear loud mechanical noises high above and below you.
1 minute at a time. I'm keeping the detect thoughts up from the helmet telepathy.
Okay.
Same as before.
So, as you guys enter this room, you hear the chains clicking,
Is that mine?
and the elevator comes from the bottom up to this level and stops with an opening to get in.
Invisibility.
Do you get in?
We want to go down.
Yeah, we're going down.
Shouldn't we wait?
Catch it on the down. So
Yeah, we
don't
have to.
accidentally
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't.
trip something on the up.
Yeah, we don't want to
About
run
a minute
into
goes
like
by,
somebody else.
and then the box starts moving.
Oh god, they're gonna come down.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
full of,
it was
full
basically
of
either we meet
attackers.
them there or they meet us here.
Sever the chain.
Ha! Take that. Now, how do we get down?
The other
Ride the
elevator.
chain.
About 3 minutes pass, and the box arrives from the top
Oh, elevator.
down.
We're just whistling.
It's a minute between floors.
Oh, and it sits for a minute. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
You get him?
No one's in it?
Well, not that we can fucking see them.
Can I poke?
Yeah.
Everybody reach.
I'm assuming I don't hear any thoughts from inside.
Ow!
You don't hear anything.
I would not punch
Any
you.
additional
You'd be like,
Then we get on in.
Oh,
Yep.
you're still invisible, aren't you?
Yep.
I'm holding Burks' pinky.
Everyone in.
We're going in.
I guess I
guys
climb
get
on
in?
your back.
Then
You
invisible.
can clear
then-
that, yes.
and then I got in.
Detach.
It's about a minute ride
Fuck.
down.
I would be so nervous on a fucking minute elevator.
Was there any music?
These the Mass Effect elevators?
There's no music, just the chains
Just the sound
clinking
of heavy
Someone's
equipment
humming.
clanking.
Just sing me a song of your people.
Is this the elevator?
Yep.
Fuck. 1, 2, 3.
10 hours of the DVD video bouncing.
Then we're waiting for the
logo.
next one.
No, I said you could all get it.
Specifically 10 hours.
Just
no
assume
loop.
it's deeper.
And we get there, and
Any other maps? Nope, this map. Okay.
Okay.
As we're going to step off the elevator.
Which way? This way?
Yeah. The elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to the iron cage turns constantly. West of the wheel is a Duergar encased in a cruel-looking exoskeleton construct his face a mask of pain.
Will I get any
over
God,
here?
oh God in his head vibes from that?
Like over here?
Just constant screaming.
There are no thoughts.
But he's like over here.
Yep.
So is he? Does he want to be out of his little? Wait! Oh, do I? Say, we gotta say the catchphrase.
I don't think he's one of theirs.
Yeah, isn't this one of the Falhammer assholes or whatever the hell they were?
The hammerers, right?
Yeah.
Need to move up.
Wait,
so
where's
we can
Nimrod? Nimrod, is this a
be in
hammer?
the-
Yeah, but I don't know. I
In the elevator.
didn't want to say that we went around the corners. So.
Well, too bad.
Like we peeked out, see a hammer there, and the guy's freaking out. Like, you know,
Too bad.
Yeah, Rod would tell you this is one of the constructs. Be cautious around them.
Give it a wide berth.
where's the door for this room? I'm assuming it's in this void.
My mama
Yeah,
said
yeah.
I was a wide
That's one of the
berth.
doors.
Ow. God. Okay.
Are those the doors behind you?
There looks like there's a set of doors
Yes,
here.
there's double
and then,
doors
and then
and
it
a
looks like
single
there's
door.
a door here, but I don't know what the
That's
rest
just empty. It just keeps going.
Which way to him?
Trying not to give you guys too much map.
Nimrod, where are you? Which way?
Stop calling him that, because I can't remember his name now.
I can't remember it either. That's why he's Nimrod.
Rod.
Emerald.
Rod.
It's Mrod.
Rod.
Just get rid of the
Rod.
mid part of Nimrod.
Rod.
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 Rod, where do we go?
There we go. Rod.
More Rod. Where are we going?
Rod.
I'm Rod.
Can I call you Rodney?
Name is Rod.
That just makes his name
Okay.
longer.
Somehow easier to say.
Rod.
Rod.
Basically, he tells you need to go through this door and then through the temple and out
I
this
am
door.
Rod.
So
Can we go do the other doors? What's in the room to my back? Is that easier to avoid? Are there more hammers that way?
We should not be going through doors.
Very clearly a room.
That is another room associated with the temple. And then would lead into the temple.
So there's no construct there, so I vote we go that way.
Yeah, does that help us?
Either that or it's filled with more constructs.
Mine.
I don't sense anything from that one.
Well, okay. But is there anything in that room?
Oh, no.
Door's closed.
Door's closed, more than 2 feet thick.
The
Can-
door is 2 foot thick.
It's a.
It's a stone.
Crack it open.
It's like
It's that.
Just
fucking big. Holy shit, that's a
Yeah.
big ass door. Okay.
Crack it.
door.
Yeah, I'll turn and like.
no, you don't have to make the sound effect when you open doors. They usually do it themselves.
It's a 2 foot thick door. Can you even push it?
I will step through before you step through.
I'm just cracking it to see if he gets a ping of destruction, and then I will.
If he cracks open the door, do I get a sudden influx of thoughts?
Yes.
Close the door. Close the door.
What were the?
One set of thoughts.
I like
Just one thought.
What is the thought?
What is the thought?
It's that mind fuck person.
Is the thought die?
Wait, is it an actual thought? If I open this door, is there just like a hot tub and a viewing studio?
Bouncing.
Is there a Twitch cam set up? Is there someone in the hot tub in this room? Like just.
There are
Is that-
occasionally times where if you read my thoughts, that would be going through my head.
Is that the thought? Is that the thought that we discover in this room?
Thank you, Ian. Is this where Amaranth films her videos?
Do you speak in
Cutting that
Inferno?
out.
Yes, I do.
Oh no.
Sorry, do you speak what?
Infernal.
Do we speak the
What
same
are the
language?
demons'
as
thoughts? Murder,
I
murder.
don't know. One language.
Elfish, common, primordial, and druid.
Nope. I got undercut.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you start to hear some like ramblings in Inferno, like as if somebody is like writing something. So
Dearest
Close
Claude.
it very gently. You don't want to go that way.
What's it that way? Is it worse than the machine brain?
Well, the thing that way is writing something, scrambling something in Infernal, and is very much alive and active. That thing's not moving and not doing anything.
Okay. We'll circle back to that, I guess, because that's probably something we should also deal with.
Probably.
Alright, so
I don't know where Emrod and you are technically, so I guess we mosey one at a time.
Yeah, she's a shoulder.
We just like
Can we like single file wide arc around the construct?
Vorx, you just feel something tugging at your braided handholds and climbing up.
I just like hold my fist up there, invisible fist bump.
As you go to enter this room, you hear loud mechanical noises. Oh, no, that's... You hear the elevator. But it's assuming you're not coming in from the elevator, apparently.
How the fuck else? Is there stairs? Like,
There's another elevator on the other side of the...
He came in from the other elevator. No one would be stupid enough to come down this elevator.
apparently not. There's an infernal thing and a fucking droid in the corner. Why would we?
Standing in the middle of the room, facing the double doors to the north, is a 7-foot-tall statue of a female Duergar in a scale mail robe.
Oh, that's what that is?
The top of its head above the eyes has been sheared off, making a space for a stone brazier that gives off a flickering flame. Chained to the statue's pedestal is an emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery, purplish gray flesh.
Rubbery purplish gray? Okay.
Does it look like a larger version of the little
A
squid
bulbous
people we met?
head
Damn it!
with a metal plate bolted to it and sinister eyes.
I'm sorry, what was that before the metal plate?
Bulbous?
Bulbous head.
Bulbous head and a metal plate bolted to it?
Yep.
Murad, what is it?
Does it have thoughts?
Yeah, what the fuck?
It has nothing but thoughts.
It is a thought.
It's bolted to the statue?
No, it's chained to the statue, but the metal plate is bolted to its head.
A la like Frankenstein? Like,
No, I think it's like bolted over the eyes.
well, it said it had sinister eyes.
Bolted over its sinister eyes.
Then how would we know?
Yeah, how would we know? it's
I don't know. I
sinister?
didn't write the damn book. I just heard what
You're
Andrew
just,
said.
you're just
The
making
plate
assumptions.
is bolted to its head over its forehead, and you can see its eyes.
So it can't mind blast.
Oh wait, what is it?
Yeah. Sparky,
You don't
sparky,
know?
boom, boom.
I totally know what it is.
You have no idea what this thing is.
Can I roll to see what the fuck this thing
Maybe
is?
it's an
Murad, what is
amplifier,
it?
not a blocker.
Murad.
Yeah, Emrod.
Emrod. Is it Murad? Murad.
It's Murad.
Yeah.
Murad.
Want all the trouble to learn his name.
Amber is the denizen of the belows. Knowledge check, or like some
Oh,
sort
sure,
of
go for
check.
it.
I'm just gonna ask Murad.
Intelligence. I'm not proficient with anything other than religion. That is a 16. Is it a mind flare?
It has similarities to the gnomes you encountered on the ship. But it seems to be missing some of its facial features.
Life, bro.
Like tentacles?
Yes.
He shaved the elephant?
You can see where the tentacles
there's some stubbles on its face of stubs on its face of where there used to be tentacles.
Davy Jones got
Yeah.
a makeover.
Is this the remote control?
Something we should avoid.
Yeah. We've asked for Emerald like 17 times. What does this bitch say about this guy?
Yeah, what is this? The god statue? Because I'm pushing it over.
Emrod
we don't
says,
know noise.
this creature is one of Zardok's experiments, but it should not be harmful to us. It's
It doesn't look very healthy.
Will it be harmful to him if we
not
free it?
not healthy.
If we let this thing go, will it want to like help us kill that asshole?
It will
You can
probably
heal
try to
it.
hurt whatever is around.
So it does have thoughts, and it would reach out to you, May, as it feels the connection,
Yep.
and tells you that although it does look scared, just trying to shy away from where you guys entered, it says, I will not, cannot really harm you, but my name is Fioro,
How do I spell that?
F
You.
apostrophe
I had a feeling.
YORL.
I-O-R-L.
Does that name ring a bell? Like would we have encountered it anywhere or seen it on the ship we were just on like 3 days ago?
Make a history check.
Not great. History 5.
No, the name does not ring a bell.
I will say out loud to the party that it doesn't appear capable or desiring to harm us, but
Would it be capable or desiring to help fight the guy we're gonna fight?
it's had a rough time.
I see that.
Sure, in its head, I'll say, to put it bluntly, we intend to go kill the one that's kept you here. If we let you free, will you be a hurt or a hindrance? Will you be a hindrance or a help to us?
I can be neither if you would let me go, but I'm no longer capable of.
It's not capable of directly helping us. Either we let it go out of the goodness of our hearts, or we're cruel and we keep it chained up here.
Let it go.
How complicated is the chain? Like, is this like a lock we can pick? Just like let it go.
Yeah, it's just a normal link.
Vox just takes it and just.
No.
You're not that strong.
Wow.
You're a strong boy, but chains are strong.
Do not
I mean,
announce
I
our
got a
presence.
+6 to strength.
Don't announce our
Feeling pretty
presence.
That's your saving.
I'll try to pick the lock.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's
I'll go up
difference.
to it and try to pick the lock.
Oh,
Go ahead and make a lock.
+6 when a chain is trying to. You.
Bardic inspiration.
You gonna inspire me?
And I'll guide you.
All right.
As you're doing this, it does tell you that I can offer you the piece of advice that I would not bring Zardoc into this room, as he seems to draw power from this area.
Good to
It
know.
is very.
Wait, this area or this thing? And I point to the statue.
He's
Your
talking. He's
inspiration's a
talking
D6,
mentally
right?
to me.
Yeah,
Let me see if I need it.
Does that make you visible? Can you do
Oh,
that?
that's very good.
It's not
Okay.
an attack and it's not a spell.
Okay, I just want to make sure it didn't fuck her.
Well, because guidance is a spell.
How
Yeah,
long?
for me. But hers is
How long do I-
hers is an
how long
ability,
does
so I just
that
want to make
last?
sure she stays.
I think Bardic Inspiration lasts an hour or 10 minutes.
10
Do you have to decide to use the inspiration before you know the result of the roll?
Yes,
No.
you can see the roll, but you don't know the
Oh,
result
result
of
of
success or
success.
failure.
Yeah, so what are you up to right now?
21.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
You
good.
don't need to use the bardic.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, 21. Pick the lock.
Yeah, that's enough. It
Actually, no,
comes-
sorry, I totally lied. I didn't even add my Thieves' Tools proficiency. That's just the raw roll. That's a 26.
Definitely. The lock pops apart easily.
Yeah.
And the Mind Flare fuel kind of slumps to the ground in a exhausted yet appreciative kind of manner as the chain was digging into its body.
What did it say to help us with?
I'll tell you, we
Don't let him in the
can't
room.
guarantee your
speaking
safety
telepathically,
or
so we don't know.
really anything other than just setting you free.
Not to let him in the room.
Oh yeah,
But-
not to let him in the room.
We intend to
draws
cause
power from
chaos and murder here.
Don't let
So,
sunlight
leave.
in this
Yeah,
room.
yeah, because he gains power from it
think I
somehow.
will be better off to wait until the chaos is done and then make my escape from there.
I'll just nod my head. And then out loud to say, our friend here, Furel, recommends we do not let Zardoc enter this room as he appears to draw power from
Good call. Speaking of people around, maybe let Funeral know about the infernal thing in the room next door.
Oh, yes. Also, do you understand me when I speak out loud?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
You hear in your head.
In the room over there, there's someone in there doing something. Sounded like they were transcribing something in Infernal, so
Yes, that's Klondor. He's the temple's priest.
Oh, is that why he gains power from this? Sorry, is that out loud? I don't know what's out loud now anymore.
Anything he says
Yeah.
is in the head,
Oh.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he can understand you guys speaking out loud.
Yep.
So
Because I'm pretty sure mind flayers only speak in in a head.
Pretty sure they do, yeah.
they have mouths only for brain
I
sucking.
think I think they can talk. They just choose to never actually use words. It's like
Whether they do
earwigs.
or not, this
They
one
can-
explicitly only speaks
Yeah.
to
They
one
can
person
fly, but they choose not
telepathically.
to.
That makes sense. He got the little plate thing on his face and all that.
Yeah, If you were to ask him a direct question, he would respond. He can respond back to you directly.
That's what I just want to know if I heard that or not, but I would have brought up the.
Yeah.
But
Should I give him that thing of the water skin of the Greater Restoration water because none of us can use it anymore?
that's not true.
I don't know if that's going to help him out with this situation.
One of us didn't drink besides the two of us, I thought.
Everyone but
I didn't
You
have
drink?
any.
Yeah, I did. So it still works for you, though.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll hang on to that. Because that could.
But it's plenty enough. If you drink some, there's more.
So are we trying to get?
It
like,
should be like a one use for him, and then like a you guys.
May should ask him then if we like
It's a full.
heal you
Yeah,
up
yeah,
to
I got you.
fighting status. Are you gonna do something? Meat shield?
I think the fact that he's probably like
No, he seems
famished
really
at this
I
point
don't
and has
think-
been
I don't
changed
think
to
he's
statue.
capable
Say
of
it out loud,
I don't think he's capable of fighting wolves.
In your head, he says, Zardox has removed part of my brain that controls my psychic powers. So I do not think that anything you give me will bring that back.
This dude's a real psychopath.
Does,
isn't he?
He shares that with you guys.
That's why we're here to kill him.
Would you have relayed the priest thing?
Yeah, say when the temple's head priest is in the room.
Is that how I will turn to Fjordal? Is that how Zardock gains power? Does the priest channel something through? Do you know if there's like a? This is the only
So
other
to
named
you,
person. Yeah.
He would say the priest does not give Zardock the power here, but the flame above the statue does.
Oh. Interesting.
Can we?
Hey, wildfire druid!
This is dumb. It's not gonna work. I druidcraft and try to put out the flame because I can just put out non-magical flames. Let know, obviously, I
It's
guess it's dumb.
magical.
I know,
It's
but I'm gonna
almost
try and dim it anyway.
I feel
Nothing
like
works.
that'll do something to us.
Oh, that's very true. Could dim it.
Worth a
Could not
shot.
do it.
It works.
The flame goes out?
Yep.
Alright, guys. Alright, well.
Encounter broke.
That was easy.
Now I look at Murad and I say, "Where is he?"
I believe we continue on.
Actually, no. I turned him.
Murad would say he's got to be down in the forge somewhere, but I do not know his exact location.
Is that through? And I point to these doors.
Yeah, he would gesture. Well, he might still be invisible.
Should we? I know. I just sort of like ambiently.
He grabs your arm.
We should barricade the door.
Yeah. What's the deal with the priest dude? Is that gonna fuck us later? Should we take care of him too? Like what?
Do you think we can ambush him in the room and kill him?
I don't know. I'm asking Emerald.
How's the door set up to this room right here?
It's a door.
Like if I
Like
took
the one you just passed through.
could I take my like spare battle axe that I have and like boop through the handlebars if it's one of those, or like wedge it like a chair?
Here's
There's
my
multiple
thought.
doors.
Here's my thought on the
Why?
situation.
That's why I'm asking the door.
They still have the iron handles.
Yeah.
Are they grabby handles, or are they like they're like a? You know what I mean?
Sure.
All right. Well, then I'm
Here's
just
my
gonna
thought.
take.
Here's my thought on the situation. The moment that we start combat with just about anything down here, everything else on this floor is going to know that we're here. So
True.
I think that we should probably be very mindful of the location that we decide
We need to
to
get out
start
of this
fighting
room.
and who we are going
Now.
to start fighting with.
It's a forge. How active is it? Like, how loud is it? Is there?
This
like,
is not
ambient,
wait. This thing.
This is not a forge. This is that shit. The forge is over here
Forge is
somewhere.
up-
I
oh,
think.
I just meant.
Yeah.
I thought the forge meant like the whole level.
Forge is up ahead.
Well, it would probably start. Do we want to try and
You
take it?
hear noises from the other side of that door.
I'm just afraid that if we go this way, that this guy will come behind us and fuck us. And that's
Either
what I'm
that, or
worried
we
about.
fight this guy, and then people come from the other way and fuck us.
But we at least know we want to fight them anyway. We don't know what this guy's deal is.
We're at the
Well,
door.
we're going to be fighting both of them
the doors at
regardless. I
the
think
room with the
that
elevator.
fighting
The
people in
doors
a
that led to the room with the priest.
presumably
Were they the same thing
potentially
with the handles
larger
on this
space
side? Could we like
in this
jam
tiny
the door
little,
on both,
like,
both sets of doors so you couldn't leave the room?
clusterfuck of a situation might be better, where we've got a little bit more room to
doors
navigate instead of everybody being piled on top of each other, and I can't
But they push
fireball
it.
anybody without fireballing the party.
Wait for the elevator to reach.
I'll let
where
you
we are.
know.
Do they swing
start
both
combat
ways?
there,
It's like a
because
bar
it waits
door?
a minute.
Like a saloon door? You just walk in and out of it.
If it does last a minute, jump on the elevator and get out.
That's why I asked if they were.
Spoiler,
That's why,
I know what you were asking.
Like,
I
do
did
they-
not have this prepped. It does not tell me. I never thought to think which way the door is open. The doors from the elevator room are push.
Push. So I would assume.
Safe assumption that doors usually open into the rooms they're going into.
Depends on your matter of perspective.
Not always, but usually.
So you've got
Safe
two
side
rooms
thing.
connected by a door.
Mm-hmm.
Which way is it?
I want to fight the guy we're supposed to kill. I don't want to
This
waste
is,
time.
this is a main traffic way through here because there's
Alright, so
there's
now
no
you're adding a
second through.
caveat.
I still want. I still
so-
want
You know.
Also,
priest
they should open out.
I think he's a waste of time.
Yes, out of
Into
Yeah.
the main
into
egress.
the
If the
fire
sunlight's in a
exit.
house.
There are no codes back here.
That's why I don't know.
point is moved.
So, anyway.
I'll simply suggest before
Were
we
the
leave,
the
if we
chains, the chain floors,
Right.
of the statue, were they loose, like, or were they like
exactly.
I have manacles.
bolts or like like locked into?
So
the...
we can take this chain if it's
My,
not.
my
like,
thought is, if the
bolted,
chain is loose, then just take the chain from that was holding him, wrap it around the door handles, and relock it.
100%.
I like it.
It is just the chain was just wrapped around. I mean, it was tight when Fiorlo
Yeah.
was in it because it was wrapped around the base of the statue. But
Yeah.
now that it is loose, it will come off of the statue.
Then gently and quietly, so
And we
that it
go to
doesn't
the
make a
other
huge
door.
rattle. I want to just wrap the chain
Same
around
time.
the door handles a couple
Yeah,
times.
with your manacles.
Lock it.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
And we're doing the same thing at the same time on the other doors with my manacles.
Good. Now we
Okay.
locked him in. You're not locked in here with whatever. Fucking. All right.
All right, so let me continue on.
Oh, okay.
That,
much- I feel
that
much better
reference
about
did
that.
not pan
I like
out.
it. I like it.
I never remember how it goes.
You're not. Locked, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in
You
here
did
with
with
me.
me. He's such
My
a
manacles were
short
not
and incredibly
magical.
violent man.
I love it.
Stand on
My
the other
manacles
side
were
of the
not
door and be like, I'm not locked in here with you.
Neither were the chains. That
Just checking.
It's just a
more secure than the
yeah.
yeah.
What?
If it buys us a round, it still buys us time. If this fucker's coming behind us.
Yeah, that's a
If
good
it-
call.
if it does-
Good go. Good show.
Yeah, I like it.
Now we can leave him in there to starve.
Yes. He's a Duragar priest that's
Don't fuck with
supporting
that.
whatever the fuck is in this temple.
Is he Drogar priest? He's fucking speaking infernal. He could be an asshole.
That's
Like,
true,
He could be like a me. He could be a devil. He could be a. This is fuck. Like, doesn't.
He's an asshole priest that we don't know what he is,
we don't.
but he speaks infernal, which
Alright,
can't be good.
so,
and
before we
I
leave
also
here,
speak infernal.
how do we
No.
want to do a marching order? What, sorry?
There are also these
I get out
doors.
some
Oh, what the fuck? Are they?
Oh,
Are they
Academic.
open? Is there like a window? Like,
They're
do we care?
closed, but
All right, just real quick. Emrod, what the fuck? Storerooms? Do we
yeah, he
care?
tells you they're
No.
basically
Cool.
storerooms.
Thanks, Emrod. Let's go.
Rod. It's not that hard to get his name right, Kai.
Right?
Treat our guide with some respect.
I'm not calling him Nimrod. I just keep saying. I just keep putting
Rod.
the specifically
Rod.
the M of the
Rod.
the M.
Just call him Rod.
Rod.
Drop the M entirely and call him Rod.
I'm sorry, I
It's
chose
just
this.
No,
I asked if I could call him Rod.
Rod is a totally fine
Rodney.
name. It's everybody else's fault that they can't put in the smallest amount of effort possible to say Rod with a in front of it.
We just put
I think
because
it's
it's
funny.
hardly perceptible.
I'm sorry, Rod.
So assuming Abel's,
This has been my whole life. It's okay.
assuming the Abel,
Chill, bro.
do we want to tell
Yeah.
Fyodor to like hide in one of the storerooms
Oh.
till we?
Sure.
Apparently, your
Let him know,
character's name is
and then-
Verastrix, and we all
Yeah.
say Vorastrix.
Vrastrix.
Vrastrix bull.
Do you direct him to one?
Yeah, just
That was because
I'll just
he
tell,
worked
hey, they
this.
say these are storerooms.
That's because you weren't
I don't,
listening.
I assume there's no one in them. I don't know.
It's always been
But probably
Vrastrix.
the safer place in this room.
Okay. I'm not sure that I can
The
open the
name
door.
doesn't get pronounced a whole lot, so we see
Doesn't have
it in
hands?
writing, 'cause we started on roll 20. and-
Tentacles were cut off.
Yeah,
You
tentacles for arms
can't
that were
suck
cut
your
off.
brain
I thought
without
just his
tentacles.
face tentacles were cut off. I'm
Those
sorry.
are the only
Poor-
tentacles they have.
Poor guys had a rough day.
Yeah.
Or
My
10.
flares have arms. That's what
Yes,
I thought it was.
but
okay.
they can't suck your brain out without their tentacles.
Yeah, but they can open a door. Like
He's
with an arm.
not a mind flayer.
I guess
He's this
it's-
weirdo.
He's been like.
Put him in the
Well then, I'll just pick one and be like, hide here.
Okay.
Cool.
He's
you
a
open the
grotesquely
east
surgically modified.
Yeah, I just pick one.
Yeah.
But really,
As
just
you-
he's just had a lot of things
Oh, fuck
amputated.
my life.
No. Just as you open it and like gesture him to go in, you do notice that there is piles of weapons in this room.
Hello.
Are they Charlemagne weapons?
Yeah.
If you look, there are about 6 war picks, 9 war hammers, a dozen javelins, 10 heavy crossbows, and a nicked great axe.
All right, Vorks is just gonna stroll on over there.
Break them all.
Basic. They're not sharp.
They're not. Oh, it's okay. You still get 10 javelins.
Yeah,
Yep,
throw those in your quiver.
Javelins are going in
Do you
there.
want a shitty axe that's chipped?
No.
Do you want a pike or a warhammer?
No.
Warpick?
Anybody want a crossbow for shits and giggles?
No.
I'm good.
I literally don't know how to use any of these weapons.
Actually.
All right.
Stick them in your hand and just like,
martial weapons.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I
with
can
these
use
things.
the crossbow,
use-
but I've got
Heavy
my
crossbow?
own
Get into
that I don't
combat.
ever use. I think.
You would?
I'm pretty sure I
So,
can.
probably
Let me
I think I can use.
I don't know what this
simple
drought weapons
and
training.
short swords.
Scream!
Yeah, I think all of these are martial.
Just realized I should. Oh, no, not anymore. Never mind.
I can only use. I'm only proficient in clubs, daggers, darts, javelins, maces, spears, staffs, scimitars,
Yes.
slings, and spears. So that shouldn't-
Proficiency, weapons, simple
Yeah.
weapons, martial weapons.
So that's all weapons.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just about all weapons.
That is, in
Yes.
fact,
It is
all the
all of
weapons.
That's in
them.
fact all
Do
weapons.
they not have exotic weapons?
No,
No.
At least not canonically. There's homebrew and
I'm in fact,
Those count as artifacts, but they're
Unofficial.
different. Yeah, they become artifacts at that point.
I am in fact proficient. No, I can't like be an awesome badass and like fire and reload the crossbow in one round because I don't have the feet for that.
Because you're a fucking chump.
Because I don't have the feet for that.
Nobody can do that unless they have the feet.
Instead of the feet, yeah.
There's a feet for that.
There is a feet. So.
I use magic. I throw beams of purple eldritch energy at my foe from 120 plus feet away.
Yeah.
I can't use
And
any
you
of those
hurt
things. Does
yourself.
anybody? I'm assuming there's like bolts and arrows for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I
you-
take some.
Yeah, so yeah, you can take ammo.
Okay.
Taking as much ammo as my little body can hold, and then I'm storing the rest in Force's pack.
Rod, do you need
All right,
to
dump it in the
mount
quiver.
up?
You did
Yeah,
it!
let's help you. I'm trying.
See? That's all it takes. Just try and pronounce people's names.
Force, can you stand
that a
there?
one?
Make sure nobody comes in.
yes.
This one?
Yeah.
Was it a 0 on the big
Just
one?
make sure
Yes.
that
Yeah, zeros on the big one are 1, and
pushing
then
them out, if anything.
yeah.
Because we don't want them.
I just rolled a 1 on a D100.
What do you mean?
Amazing.
There is one bolt.
We put out the flame rules.
You,
He gets in this room, he
Get
channels
typical
energy
D100
from this
fuck.
room.
you found 1 bolt because Amber sucks at rolling.
percentile.
I found one bolt.
Yay.
She rolled a D100 for you and rolled a 1.
Cool. I found a very special bolt and I'm gonna use it.
Is it the explosive fuck all
You don't want
Durgar in
me
the general
tanking this
direction?
dude in the face? You want me keeping him out of this room?
It is a sad little
Yeah,
bolt that
we
was
can
supposed to
use the
have
other room to
friends,
get more
but
power
has
in
no
this room.
friends.
Okay, but who's tanking him in the face?
Turns out there's not enough wood in
But
this
keeping him out at the same time.
We're going into the next room. We're gonna
He's a
push
dwarf.
out. Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
Just blockade for a second.
Okay,
That's all.
okay.
Technically Durgar. Which makes it worse.
Yeah.
What did you
Murad,
turn off?
They know how to work stone.
before the music chimes in, Murad, is the other room also weapons?
Armor.
Yeah, like what?
Why do we need weapons? We have weapons. You
Yeah,
had weapons
no,
the
it's
whole
just a
time.
Where's that clip, Alex? Where is it?
Check if you would like.
Alex, where is it? Enough talk.
All right.
Go.
Can we please move on? We've wasted enough time here already. The longer we take, the greater our chances of getting caught.
Closer that dragon gets to
Yeah, the drill like
Dugan's crater.
That's true.
Dugan's hole is done by now.
Dugan's hole is
It's already probably at
Dugan's
this
hole
point.
is going to be an actual hole.
At this point, it's probably in like
Dugan's
Lonely
crater.
Wood. just
Dugan's hole's a
shitting.
ways away. I don't know how fast
We've
this
been
thing
in here
flies.
for an awful long time.
It's probably Dugan's crater. By now.
Smarties away is it?
I mean, we
Like
shared we shared a nice dinner with what's her name, Alejandro or whatever.
Come on, take some effort. Let's pronounce the name right. Come on.
This is like
Grundolfo.
8 miles.
I had to look it up.
Grundolfo.
Grundolfo.
it's like
Grundolfo.
15,
Grundle.
16
We had a nice
miles.
dinner with her and
Grundle.
discussed strategy.
We scouted, we found a map,
Scouted.
we freed a dude.
We freed it. So as we open that door, any
Yeah, we have
thoughts within 30 feet or voices or things in the room?
I assumed that was the marching order. I could, if we want to change it up, obviously we can. I just put the melee guys first, and then mid-range, and then range, so on and so forth. Can't choose mid-range because we have stabby stabs and pew pews. So
As you open this door, Smoke fills this warm cavern, which has a ceiling that ranges from 40 feet high down to 20 feet high along the south wall. The source of the smoke and heat is a 10-foot tall stone forge shaped like a pyramid with its peak sheared off. Ripples of heat and flashes of firelight spew from the top of the forge, which emits a deep, pulsating heartbeat. A 5-foot deep trough extends east from the forge, with rows of black anvils on either side of the depression.
Those are anvils.
Ah.
Overlooking the
Not arrows.
forge
That was like
are
toilets, but whatever.
I was thinking butt plugs.
4 20-foot tall guard towers with gray-skinned dwarves standing behind their low battlements.
Oh, yeah.
Stone stairs provide access to the tops of the 2 towers nearest the forge. South of the forge is an enormous 5-foot tall iron platform fitted with cranes and clamps, with short flights of iron stairs leading to the top of the platform. Surrounding it is a cleanup crew consisting of a female Duergar with a horn and 6 hulking bipeds, their white fur stained with soot. They are tossing scraps into a cylindrical container in the 20-foot high ceiling. Above this bin is a wide rectangular hole. Standing atop the assembly platform, which is that thing, yes, you see a soot-stained, gray-bearded Duergar with a jagged black crown on his brow and a spiky
The
black
motherfucker.
a spiky black gauntlet on one hand.
Wait,
His
where?
crown and gauntlet are
like a
made of chatelaine, and he is barking orders at the surrounding crew.
Let's get some minis.
Can someone place show me where exactly?
Big bad guy's here.
That's where he is. Does it-
Another person with soot-stained
Do we
white fur
have
things over
enough-
here.
I don't think we have enough minis.
At a quick glance, how many Duergar roughly are there? Like, per tower? Like,
Per tower,
We need to get Nimrod to tell it, like, to go find his people.
And we're just supposed to yell it once the
hoping
combat
that
starts.
a lot of her people are mixed in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
like,
each tower has 4 Duergar.
How about that?
Or
Alright, so this is specifically the mini for the motherfucker.
Yes.
That is him.
He's a chunky boy.
Yeah,
Or is it just a big dick?
Oh, I'm gonna cut his head off.
I'll take his crown. I
Oh,
want his crown.
no, the skull keeps the crown.
You put my.
It's gonna keep. Yeah, when I
I think
put
you
him
took all
on.
the other Duergar away.
The crown is
Then you,
magical,
like group
and we
them.
can benefit
I have
from it.
2 of the
Crown.
like.
Someone takes
Brazilian
crown.
that I used
Oh,
to
I
do.
would. To figure that out. Oh.
Yeah.
And then
These guys are
we can
not
use like a mine.
conveniently placed.
I guess
blow up
we'll
with
do
fireball.
like how many
You'll
were
probably take out a tower.
Not yet.
But here's the thing: there's a good chance that a couple of them at least will distract and turn. we
There's
start
1
screaming.
Duergar over there, and then 6 bipeds. Oh, 7 creatures over there.
Alright, these guys in the white cloaks will be the
Those
quad
guys-
boss since they got white cloaks.
Those guys are very blastable with fireball.
So there's.
What if they're friendlies? What if she is controlling them and she's a friendly to us?
Yeah, we gotta
They
show.
only have 5 hit points.
Yeah. Well, they're creatures. They're not people. They're quad. They're the.
Bipedal.
Bipeds.
Yeah.
And she kind of spoiled that they are humanoid.
Humanoid, but not. Yeah. Whatever. Quad boss are like creatures. That's what I don't know how. I don't know how they range.
It's only a 12. That's only a 12 enemy count so far. Wait, no. Wait,
No,
wait,
there's
that's
four,
on each tower.
20
so
on the
there's,
towers.
yeah. Wait, there's
only
five
six.
towers?
There's only 4
Only four
towers.
towers.
And a mind.
So there's
So
There's only 4 towers.
16. That's plus 7.
16?
Oh, they're 20 foot tall. The
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there's
I was like,
16,
I read 20 somewhere.
17, 23, 24 people.
So far, 24.
Action
24.
economy's on our side.
24. Yay. Yay.
You take the 12 on the left. I'll take 12 on the right.
Yay.
Vorx is making a beeline right for Sunblight Boy.
I can't even.
Like yeeting javelin the
Badger
entire
could have
way.
burrowed directly into this room.
I want to attack
He
him.
couldn't have.
But I ideally want
it
to
might
put him in
have
an
been. I
arm
doubt
bar
it.
and rip off his spiky gun.
What if you like throw him into the forge?
That sounds a lot
DM.
more difficult than just chopping them up with
Toss
your
it into the fire.
Wait, no, then his skull would burn.
Pull out real
What if he has
fast.
a shard
I
in
know,
his
right?
skull?
Okay,
That'd be creepy.
just kidding. There's only 3 Durgar on each tower.
Alright, so
That's better.
that means there's only 19 bad guys in the field.
Check out those
But they might be
mohawks.
not
Sorry,
all be
or-
bad.
or
I was about to say, I'm with Domino on this one. I got a feeling that home slice, we got
that's
at
right.
least
I
a
forgot.
quarter of them
Gorgar
on
don't have
us.
beards.
And that's more than enough. As long as there's 1 or 2 in each tower, the towers won't be an issue until they're dead. Might buy us a little
I
time.
mean, that's a lot of crossbow bolts at our face. So.
That's assuming, of course, we know that there are insurgents.
I'm not even trying to start.
Durgar are a cool race, though. I like them.
They're kind of cool.
Also, as you
it's
guys
the
kind of
dude.
step into this room, Vorstrix, you feel a strange sort of connection with the heart in the forge.
It speaks to me.
It's almost like your being recognizes it.
It's the heart of a dragon.
Yeah.
I will kill it.
What if we kill the heart of the dragon and it kills the other dragon?
Well, I'm gonna bust this shit up anyway.
That would be interesting.
This weapon cannot be allowed to.
Player. Should I say it or not? Are my thoughts too meta?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking.
The piece of brain removed from the illithid is probably being used to control the dragon.
That could be also possible.
It could be. Or the dragon's not being actively controlled. It's just on a preset flight plan.
True. Or
Or
Homeboy's on a flight simulator right now.
Release your grandpa.
release him. I'm gonna release him with my axe.
I don't know what the fuck you people are talking about. You were just all hot to trot about killing a fucking dwarf a second ago.
Well, but I'm saying we're not gonna.
You don't know that he gets
Right.
that sort of feeling.
Oh no, this is Martin to Jason. Release your grandpa. Always said death was a release, not a punishment.
We'll see.
I think I'm gonna try to like grapple the guy into lava. That'd be fun.
I think that's going to be a lot more difficult than you think it is, and all that time you're going to not be doing damage. That's generally the way I look at
Yeah, but-
not actually hitting things
But
in
if you
combat.
get him in lava does a fuck ton of damage.
Well, it does do
Right.
a ton of damage. It's very
But
true.
he could get him in lava.
Vork just like he just
Right.
you.
Yeah, and also the entire time still not doing damage. Just saying, could be spending a lot of time potentially trying to wrestle this dude and not doing damage.
Dragon
see.
has returned.
I see your Charlatan dragon, and I raise you a bumper. Fall to your knees and weep. Beg forgiveness from your corpse god.
Oh,
For
yes,
Bumper has come.
Bumper is causing so much havoc.
She just took out everyone in that
So
tower.
many. She took out 2 towers.
Okay, Bumper.
Oh, she's pissed off.
Sad and angry at the same time.
So as you guys enter, seemingly unnoticed for the moment, that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, kind of figured.